I wait for the Lord, my soul does wait. It's interesting. Why is he waiting? What's he waiting for? Hasn't the Lord already forgiven him? Is this the way it works? That I sin, I feel miserable because of my sin, I go to God for forgiveness, and then I just got to wait for an answer? Does he have bigger issues to deal with? Is he moody? Could you imagine a kid going to a parent and saying, Mom, I am so sorry for what I did. And the mom says, all right, maybe I'll forgive you. Just going to have to wait and see. Be like, that's bad parenting. You think God works that way? If according to our theology, he's already secured all of my forgiveness in Christ, what am I waiting for? I go to God and he forgives me immediately. That's what I've always been taught. What are we waiting for then? Here's the answer. When we sin against God, it's messy. The forgiveness comes right away. Absolutely. The guilt is removed right away. Absolutely. But it takes time for God to clean things up. It's like any relationship. When we blow it in a relationship, we don't just get together and say, things are great now. It takes some time to sort of rebuild the trust. Not so much in this case with God, but it takes time to fix it, because even though God would never forsake us or leave us, when we sin, we create a breach in that relationship with the Almighty. And we have to mend that, and it takes time to get that mended as God works in our heart, just like he did Peter when Peter denied Jesus 3 times, right? There's a process. The guilt is gone. The forgiveness is received. But what we're saying here is we wait on God to work. This is the Christian life. This is mature Christian living. Not just sin, forgiveness, sin, forgiveness, sin, forgiveness. No, it's sin, brokenness, forgiveness, learn. What's God teaching me? And this is the cool thing. When we do have difficulties, if you're like me, you've scripted out the 4 ways that God's going to fix this thing. You're going to pray. God's going to hear your prayer. Of course he does. And it'll be one of these 4 ways that he's going to fix it. And if it's not A, B, C, or D, well, where are you, God? God's got an infinite number of opportunities. And you might never know why you went through a specific trial, at least this side of heaven. But he's got purposes that are so far beyond our little tiny finite life, the next 30 years that we have left on this planet. This is waiting on God to work out the details. And in the process, to be increasing our faith. And then when the answered prayers do come, and we sometimes are blessed to see why things happen the way they did, we can thank God for the blessings. If it's just a quick fix, you miss out on all those blessings.